I know you must have a lot of questions, and I intend on answering them all, but slowly, and in between clips from the greatest Minecraft server of all time. Somebody's made a schlong on top of the obsidian schlong. That's so beautiful. A couple weeks ago, I announced that I'd be opening a community Minecraft server open to anyone for 1 week, but it wouldn't be a normal community server. I am Spiff, with the modus operandi of doing things that have never been done before. And to create something unique in Minecraft, you better be reaching deep, because otherwise it has most definitely been done before. Oh my god, that's disgusting. Moldy ween. If you've been around Minecraft content, you probably understand the concept of an anarchy server. It is a server without rules, where the dark side of freedom rears its ugly head in the shape of lava casts, trolls, and general griefing. Peaceful, constructive gangs will rise up and create beautiful things that can be honestly appreciated, but it's always temporary. The reality of anarchy servers is that coexistence will never last. Constructive players will build cities, trolls will tear them down, and the cycle will repeat. Okay, honestly, Larry, you are the first person to add a different perspective to the schlong. Look at this diagonal one. I created my server in an effort to change that. Could I create an anarchy server where anything goes, while simultaneously fostering coexistence between all playstyles? Essentially, could I make trolls and constructive players work together, while still giving them the freedom to do whatever they wanted? The immediate problem I faced was that if I have a player who builds a home and a troll comes along, the house will be inevitably destroyed. Okay, but what if there was something a player could build that a troll would have no interest in destroying? A build that, if stumbled upon, would be seen as a troll in itself and therefore not worth griefing, because it was already built as a joke. Destroying a joke build would just take the fun out of griefing. If such a thing existed, then perchance I could create a world where trolls simply pass by builds because there would be no appeal to destroy, thus breaking the cycle of building and destroying and rewriting the way we think of anarchy servers. But what could I get people to build that's already so troll in itself that a griefer would think twice before destroying it? What easy to build international shape could unite all playstyles and create an essential ceasefire on a lawless server that has never been successfully accomplished? It's the symbol you see inside of your bathroom stalls, drawn on the walls, depicted everywhere as a joke. The shape anyone can immediately recognize, and yet somehow still makes its way into some of humanity's greatest buildings. Yeah, I'm sure you figured it out by now. It's a dick. Thursday, March 17th. I opened the server to anyone with one simple command. This is an anarchy server. You can do whatever you want, but I am tasking all of you to build the biggest, most numerous, and most creative dogs an MC server has ever seen. You have 1 week. Now it was time to sit back and answer the question: would the community task of building troll builds unite all players? Or would the end result of the week be an assortment of severed shafts and tips swaying pitifully in the wind as a result of abuse of freedom?
Into screen smiley face.
Oh my god, I let the mods in a few hours early, holy shit.
Hello, Spiff.
As players poured out, the first weens began to pop up. A simple design. 3 blocks on the bottom, 2 on top, destroy the middle one. Home. Beautiful. I like the 1 block at the top. We praise the sapling, the schlong circle. Ah, yes. Praise the sapling. Oh, nice. Good red tip. You're doing good, Whisper. This is good stuff. Wow. Yeah. Oh, your piece of bedrock.
There was something beautiful about the first 30 minutes or so. Almost no one fought or destroyed anything. I don't think it would be a lie to say that every single player who joined slapped something long and hard down, even if they had joined with the intention of griefing. I think there's a sense, dare I say, release when you're told to do something against the norm. We all enjoy breaking rules, but not many of us actually do. So when we're given permission or even told to, it can be an exciting or even cathartic experience. And we had that, I think, for just under an hour, until the flint and steels came into play.
Whoa, where are you guys? Whoa, holy shit. Oh my god, you've used your blocks well. I suppose giving wood was risky, hey? No. The chaos. I'm sorry, Sebastian. God will give you justice.
I had been providing building blocks occasionally to everyone online, which was pretty handy given that the furnace lag was so bad that no one really had gotten access to even iron tools. Unfortunately, a lot of materials I had given players were wood related. Pun intended. But you know what wood does best? Wood burns. Very effectively. Our hour of utopia was over, and it was time for the reality of an Anarchy server to set in.
Oh guys, you remember this dog? This was one of my favorites for sure ever. Well, at least we got here to enjoy this one before Dagon got to it. Oh my god, it's veiny. Okay, that's terrible. Okay, you know what, Dagon? I understand you destroying this one. Oh my god.
I also want to talk about the lag. Our server was 1.18.1 because I thought the extra world height might add some length opportunity to big builds, but that definitely came with some drawbacks. Namely, the lag, because 150 player server just brought the game to its knees at times.
It would seem Sloppy Artist has created a Wien spaceship. Finally the cock rocket, yeah. It says sub to Spiff, but the chunk's not loading because there's like 200 people in this fucking server. I'm not just Eve. I had a skin made. Look, it's got a little wang on the back. Maybe free if you wait 5 hours due to server lag. It's been like 5 to 6 minutes of waiting. Oh shit. It's pretty funny.
I feel like I laughed too much in this stream, but you have to put yourself in my shoes. I had become a god of this cock-ridden landscape where a couple hundred people fought for their life to cook a single pork chop. Clutching their stack of slime blocks I had spawned into their inventory, looking for an opportunity to erect their next monument. I also gave everyone one piece of bedrock, so that's why you'll see the occasional piece throughout the video.
I'm glad oh my god, I'm glad I saw this. Look at this masterpiece. Whoa, that's kind of cool. You built it into the mountain. That's actually kind of sick. Imagine somebody coming onto the server. It's just like a field of wings. Ball shack. I love the banner. I love the banner. Guys, look, I tripped. Oh, this is so beautiful. See, it's these kind of builds I want to make sure I hit before they get griefed.
There were a couple dozen players who were hell-bent on destroying everything they could, but I could tell they were treating this differently. They would always target any build that wasn't a cubic member, and they worked in teams. Teams which, on their own, would eventually form their own clans to drop their wang on this peculiar world.
Oh, you're making a fleet! Oh, that's good. I like that. This is possibly my favorite build so far. How did you get so many lightning? Oh, you can probably craft them, hey? Oh my god. Whoa. What? You are. They weren't lying. Wow. It's the Gigamonty clan. Okay, low-key, guys, give me a Gigamunchie screenshot. Everybody gather in.
The first day ended in sort of a middle ground. Most things near spawn had no hope, but it seemed that some builds had been overlooked by many of the griefers present. Maybe, just maybe, some of them had come across them and decided they were funny and troll enough to survive for just a little while longer.
Okay, it's appeared. It's time to do it. Oh my god, we're actually like getting frames. Nope, we lost him. Oh shit. Oh, Triff, you're getting a I can't tell. Like, I don't even know if all my hits are registering. Like, maybe even though it looks like I'm hitting her. Oh. Yep.
Now, the server was going to stay on constantly for 1 week, during which time any players with an agenda to build or destroy would have all the time they could need to accomplish that. I would then stream again on the last day to check the damage. Also, with less people online because I wasn't actively streaming, the lag improved quite a bit. I'm proud of my little server. But even without streaming, I would still log on to explore the world and check out what people were up to every day.
I almost wonder if it's going to be Among Us.
What? No, it's a giant dick.
I hope so. But the balls are so small.
Oh, maybe that's what's funny about it. Small
Oh.
balls, big dick.
There were a handful of withers spawned during the week, but one clan or another would take care of them before I even caught wind. The lava casting was the real enemy. So, unlike most Anarchy servers, I left the spawn chunk untouchable to players, partially because I didn't care, but also because I didn't know how to enable breaking and placing blocks on it even if I wanted to. But this decision came crashing down on me when the lava casting started getting serious. I will proudly say that the first lava cast was made into what still stands as the server's largest 3D ween, but then they started targeting the spawn chunk, and it became a fucking disaster. I woke up one morning to a dozen or so desperate Discord pings from players who straight up had gotten trapped in spawn because it had been completely filled with lava and cobblestone, and they couldn't even break the cobblestone with their fist since it was in the spawn chunk. So they were just permanently stuck in the sauce. First, I tried to rectify this by building a platform at world height above the lava disaster, but this only worked sometimes, since the game would still sometimes spawn you in the hellscape the anti-peeners had formed. I also want to note that the head of the spawn chunk desecrators was my roommate, who I may have before mentioned in other videos, as it's fairly common he gets up to various shenanigans related to stuff I'm working on. Thanks, Julian. Eventually, I just moved the world spawn a few chunks over, and effectively defeated the 100-block tall mountain of shit. A little further from spawn, however, beautiful things were beginning to crop up. Those who persisted through the regular griefing were starting to create true monoliths to the male genitalia, and many insanely creative too.
Did you see I rebuilt my house after it got actually destroyed?
Yeah.
Ouch.
breaks my
Spiff,
heart.
ban him.
Ban me.
I forgot to command. Sorry.
Oh, my fault. Oh, yeah.
Shit.
I got trapped inside a bedrock cage while AFK and protected, watched. The Gigamontes wrote out the entire script of Shrek in a book. I attended a dinner party. Witnessed a war zone, beat a dick parkour that was insanely hard, by the way.
Let me explain it a couple of times.
No, wait, isn't it? Wait, what's going on?
The command that explains the inspiration for my name.
Oh, I have no idea. I thought you were talking about the.
Good mod, good mod, good mod.
Witnessed wars, saw the creation of religions, and okay. Somebody named Slipsley created a map art. It's really detailed, like too detailed that I don't want to show it in a video. It's rainbow, which you can probably tell, but yeah. I'll post the map art on my Twitter once this video goes live. Link in the description. But I'd only seen a portion of what had gone down on the server. When the final day came and I streamed it once again, it was time to find out what everyone had been up to, and if my mission of uniting players had been a success. What greeted me was some of the best goddamn Minecraft builds I've ever seen. Destruction followed, creation and schlongs were torn apart. Through it all, God sat back and watched, laughing and handing out steak. So this is the cock mansion. We have the Dick Gardens. Okay, and my absolute favorite build on this server is the Dick Fleet. It's the Resistance. It's the Cockstar Fighters. Welcome to the Wet Dreams Inn. A nice hotel, love it. So cool. Where's the pool? As the dicks were torn down, new ones were erected in their place. Pacifists abandoned their peace in exchange for vengeance, and there was a balance. It was at this time that the Church of Notre Dog was erected here on the hillside. What is this? Holy hell. What? How did I didn't even know this was in construction. You guys want to see it? Here it is. Without any cheats. That's crazy. There's a clan on the server called the Copper Clan. They've existed since day one. This is one of the oldest builds on the server because it keeps being repaired. And this big one, which just finished construction. Holy. Oh my god, it's expanded. Look at just the sheer size of this bad boy. Why is everyone building dicks? Because I told them to. Because I wondered if it would dissuade people from griefing. If I made an Anarchy server and told everyone to just make dicks. That explains everything? Yeah, it should. It's the Dark Oak versus... Is that Birch? The Battle of the Wood! Holy shit, it's perfect! Who do you think's winning? It looks like Birch has some more heavy-duty equipment, but Spruce has some nice cannons for sure. Oh my god, this boat from overhead. This was such a good idea, honestly. Wow, you're the first person to say that. Thanks, Emily. I think some people are thinking it, but they just feel weird endorsing my strange ideas. And like, they allow little dick soldiers. One tiny weenie. Fighting through the increasing lag, the creators timelessly worked away at the church, shaped like a dog for maximum holiness. But the lag spiked and the server crashed. A few who were there to witness waited with bated breath as God made his return and restored the world to its former glory. It started looking sexist on here, so here this is. And yes, I did have to look up for reference picture. There's more behind it. Holy shit. The nether regions. A pumpkin and a melon one behind it. The terraforming is so good too. The amount of builds we've had has exceeded my expectations for sure. Shortly after, Shrek Slime joined Monty's Goo and together they were at peace. But the peace did not last long. Chaos came on the backs of Withers, of whom were born by someone we totally have no idea whom it might have been. But yeah, this place has seen a lot of warfare. What is this? And how is it alive so close to spawn? Is this the church? No, that's not I had to do it. I had to give you it. Oops. Though the creators found peace in their copper roof and lush gardens, the absence of Monty's Goo and Shrek Slime, stop shitting me! As well as the precious Book of Pee-Pee were daggers to their hearts. Nevertheless, Gigamonty is with them, and with the fallen Monty's Goo and Shrek Slime, it is in their memory that this church is dedicated. Special feck off to Ben for stealing my shit and trying to lava cast the build. He's just fishing in a 2x2.
Oh. Okay, I see. Let me make it better, actually, guys. The deepest dick possible. This is what I wanted. It's not very thick, but it is art nonetheless. Would anybody like to fall with me? TP everyone, do it? Okay, guys. I'm gonna teleport everyone to this platform when I'm done. Either quit out or put your stuff in an ender chest. / Minecraft TP. Oh, entity! Okay, it's just players. Hey guys, what's up? No, don't fight! Don't fight! Don't fight! No. Go down the hole! Everybody go down the hole! Everybody go down the hole! Why is there lava? Get in the middle of it! Get in the middle so you go into the void!
Now the question was, had getting everyone to build dicks created world peace among the server? Well, no. But now, let me ask you a question. If you find and destroy a giant dirt penis, are you really the troll? I think, despite there still being all playstyles present, working in contradiction of each other, in the end, everyone was doing the same thing. Every path had the exact same result. I had United in Anarchy server. Because regardless of if you were building, destroying, killing, or saving, in the end, we were all just dicking around.